In this video, I want to talk about naming a range and dealing with a huge amount of data. So it's not only can you name a cell, you can name a range. But first, look at all these returns. I have returns for a ton of stocks here. I think this is the entire Dow 30 from 1991 all the way down. I did control down to get there to 2014. But note what I've done. When I did control down, I have no idea what stock this is in row C, D, E, and so forth. So control back up. And up arrow key one more time. That gets me to the top. And so I want to freeze the panes. I don't want to just freeze the first row because, I'll show you why. If I freeze the top row and then I do control down, it doesn't do me. I know that it returns, but returns for what? So control back up. And note just the great thing about doing the control arrow keys everywhere. It gets you around so much faster. Well, I want to freeze probably right about here, maybe right here. So I go to View, Freeze, I'll unfreeze the panes, and then not freeze top row, but freeze panes. Control down, and I can see what stock it is and the dates and so forth. So note the gap from row 5 to row 268. In order to get rid of that gap, go up to row 5, down arrow key, there we are. So what I want to do, I want to know the average, I want to know the sum, I want to know the different characteristics of all of these monthly returns all averaged up. So I'll highlight this entire thing. I'll do Shift, hold down the Shift key, Control across, Control down, and now I have an entire range lit up. And come right here and call this returns. Make sure I spell returns correctly. Hit Enter. And now I'm going to go to the formulas, the name manager, see returns, and it is all of this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go down here to the bottom and I'll say equal average, and let me scroll down a little bit more so this will be hopefully easier for you to see. Start over, hit escape, equal, and as soon as I see average come up, I can go down with the arrow key to which one of these averages I want, press the tab. So that's by far faster than typing equal average. You can either type till it comes up, or as soon as you see it, down with the arrow key, tab. I will do all of them, so I'm just going to say returns. And see returns comes up there, and it highlights the entire range. And I don't close the parenthesis, I just hit Enter. Parentheses is put in there automatically for me. So that's the average monthly return for that entire time period for all those stocks, which is a really cool, fast way to do things. I can also do equal sum, S-U-M. See, sum comes up, tab, and I can do returns, tab. Whatever I want to do, I can do calculations for that entire range of cells that way, just by naming them. One other kind of random thing, if I want to get the sum of this row, I can just do Alt equal. It's a great shortcut. If I want to have a sum of something, I press Alt equal and Excel will guess what I want to sum up. We'll talk about that in some other videos later. And really that's it. You can name the range and that's how you name it. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. You have to judge when that's